Alright. And so we begin yet again. Welcome everyone back to another session of Wandering Sword. We left off at one of the side quests, one of the long form, I guess, side quests is a okay way to put it. We're at the Peely School, investigating some apparent sabotage before completing the primary section of it. I guess that's a good way to put things. That, up that. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I have to go talk to Sanhei, which is Big Man with X. I'm wondering if I am under. If I'm not. They don't really have levels in this game. It's all about power. I don't know how to describe it. It's not like a clear-cut thing. Usually. So that's what happened. I observed the warehouse's guards, and it seems impossible to destroy the pellets without alerting anyone. Which is why I suspect that this is an inside job. An inside job? Oh. Who do you think the traitor could be? There are quicker ways, but the culprit chose to dampen the pellets. Which means he didn't sneak in, because he could walk straight in. He did this to give us the false impression that the sabotage happened after last night's inventory check. Someone who has a reason to enter the warehouse every day, as someone among the 4 disciples responsible for checkups. I see. Only those disciples could enter without arousing suspicion, and he only needed to tamper with the wax paper and cloth. Okay, I'm just gonna say a random name because I'm gonna restart this. I'm gonna skip through that. I want to reload because I have no. God damn it. Okay, can I talk to Zhang Hao? I don't care. Lord, mess, punish me. I don't want to talk to them because that's part of the. That's pushing the agenda forward. Okay, wait, did I miss something? Like, why is it telling me to make a decision already? What? You and Gusukui believe that the culprit has other plans and decide to inform Wisehead Sanhei. So Zhangqing, Zonghao, Zuan, Zonghao, Duanyo, Zhangqing. Ah, fuck. Okay. So Zhangqing. So how many times does each character's name show up? Zhangqing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Zonghao, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Juan, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, and Duanyo, 1, 2, and I believe is there a way to archives, side quests. Nope, I can't go back further. I can't check. That's annoying. I legitimately don't. I don't know if there's enough information. Partially because I don't remember all the information they gave us last time. Huh. Okay. Impossible, suspect inside job. Inside job, who do you think the traitor could be? This is what threw me off. Like, I wasn't expecting this part. Because we're just telling him and we don't have any... Like, I personally don't know. It's probably one of the checkup disciples. Duan Yo has the least amount. Zhang Hao has the most amount. I don't think Zhang Hao would do it though. These two are no information basically. They're just suspicious that this one was sick. As we agreed, the culprit walked straight into the warehouse because he was supposed to check the inventory. But the warehouse is almost completely sealed off, making it unlikely to dampen the pallets overnight. He must have removed the protection many times so the moisture could slowly seep in. Then why has no one noticed it until today? Because a thorough check is only done on the first day of every month, and the last one was more than 10 days ago. In other words, during these 10 days, the daily checkers weren't enough to discover what the culprit did. I think he removed the white cloth on the top every night and cut the other layers with something sharp and thin to slowly destroy the pellets. And in the mornings, he took advantage of his shift to put back the white cloth so no one would notice. So that's how he did it. Duanyo's shifts have all been in night and morning these days. It does seem like no, not so fast. Duanyo didn't come to the warehouse this morning. He may have already fled. What I can't understand is the reason why he went to great lengths to destroy the pellets and make you discover it today. The ruined pellets are only a nuisance to Pelisco. A nuisance? Wait, that's exactly what he wants. The nuisance, the celebration. He recites the pellets going after Duanyo. We sent all our disciples. I know. He created a distraction today because there's another force at play. They're plotting. Vicehead Sanhei, can you think of something they'd want? We have 2 warehouses for firearms and treasures. If it's not firearms, they must be after our treasure vault. You probably can't spare any hands at the moment. I'll go find a place to hide around the vault now. Or perhaps we can catch whoever's behind this. Thank you, Mr. Yuan. I'll send disciples there to aid you as soon as possible. Whatever. To the save again. I don't know how dangerous this fight will be. Peely School may be unable to send reinforcement, but the vault's security is already tight. How does the mastermind plan to break in? I should find a place to hide. Stop. Identify yourselves. We're here to guard the vault on Vicehead's orders. Guard the vault? Do you have the Vicehead's token? Here. Use reinforcements sent by the Vicehead. But why isn't he here? You. Who are you? I should be asking that. Who are you? What are you doing at Peely School? You. Find the manual. I'll take care of him. Yes, Lord. Stop right there. What kind of power is this? It's icy cold. I need to resist the cold key. This woman has exceptionally pure and icy internal energy, like a festering sore on the bone. Even the Wudang masters may struggle to overcome her. Yet her voice. A Wudang disciple? I need to defeat her to get into the vault. I am Yuan Yi of Wudang, and you need to move out of the way. Try to stop me, you die. Illusions? No. Residual images. I don't know what that means. What is this token? natives are not of Central Plains. Very different from Wuhan. Who are you? Why are you targeting Pili School's faults? Too much talk. Stop us, you die. Winter's silence reigns supreme, and death, the final ending. This coldness. From her saber. Winter's chill urges a new beginning, and... Zhao Chen, stop. Brother. Another one. He is even more powerful than the white-haired one. Did you find it? Lord, we have found blazing divination. Then there's no reason to stay. Let's go. I can't drive out the cold key. Finally. I managed to get rid of it. It really does feel like a festering sore on the bone. I might not have made it if not for my Tai Chi. The man who arrived even later is even more powerful than the white-haired one. I wouldn't have stood a chance against those two. I've never seen such techniques. They seem too young to possess decades worth of internal power. Who are they exactly? Mr. Yuan, are you alright? I'm fine, but I couldn't stop them. They broke into the vault. Zhou, check what we lost, quickly. Yes. The perpetrators mentioned that they got the blazing divination. What? How could this be? Blazing divination has been taken. This is too serious to withhold from Head Tong. We should decide how we go from here. Nevertheless, you took a big risk for us, Miss Yuan. I'll make sure the head knows that. Allow me to arrange for someone to accompany you back. Thank you. But do not worry. I can get back on my own. Alright. I'll drop by after I report to the head. Take care. Right. See you. Well, after everything today, I'm a bit concerned about the follow-ups. I've informed the head about everything. He believes that given the presence of distinguished guests, the priority remains the myriad shots demonstration tomorrow. So we've simply strengthened the security of the firearm warehouse and the treasure vault. I might be overstepping, but you're up against a secret organization with numerous skilled martial artists. A Pili School may suffer the consequences if we don't get to the bottom. It's just... Head Tong has his reasons. Alright, if you say so. Speaking of which, may I ask some things about the Pili School? Go ahead, as long as it's within my authority to tell you. I noticed that most Pili disciples are Han. Why are you based in Nanjing? Pili School was established in the early days of Ning, but not in Nanjing, rather to the north, close to present-day Li City. Close to Li City? Pili School has always attached great importance to the research of firearms, mainly for the army. We relocated south due to the chaos caused by Tianji Palace a few decades ago. As a martial artist, you must be familiar with the evil sect in history, Tianji Palace. More than 100 years ago, Tianji Palace emerged in the north with numerous powerful martial artists, especially the leaders of their 7 halls. Though not yet at its peak, Tianji Palace gradually revealed its ambition to unify the martial world, causing suffering among many sects in the north. Was Pili School one of them? Yes. Tianji Palace launched a sudden, ruthless attack, catching Pili School off guard, resulting in heavy losses on our side. Moreover, Wan was also on the rise then, making it hard for us to seek revenge in the deep northern desert. Surviving Pili members had to settle near Xinglong City to preserve strength, and although the sect could never regain its former size, to be honest, in the past 100 years, Pili School focused on firearms research because of our loss of martial artists in the tragedy. Our secret technique of blazing divination has been largely lost. Lacking martial strength, we had to rely on firearms. I never knew. Vice Head Son He, I heard Head Tang mention you were responsible for developing myriad shots. That's right. Still, it was Head Tong who came up with the new firearm. We lost almost all of our martial arts techniques since we were relocated to the south. In terms of martial arts, we're only a second-rate sect now, but when it comes to firearms, we're the best there is. and Head Tong is one of the most outstanding talents in this among all the previous heads. He has already developed powerful firearms when he was 20, ultimately making him the head. The court, threatened by Wan, has increasingly prioritized military readiness and has been supporting Peely School. Our firearms have thus found favor with the court. Before the former head passed away, the court planned to formally integrate Peely School. However, his sudden death left the initiative in limbo. It took Head Tong several years to develop myriad shots. Not to toot our own horn, but it is the most powerful firearm in the world, and it definitely lives up to its name. You're making me even more excited for the demonstration tomorrow. Alright, get a good rest tonight. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Greetings, Mr. Yuan. We're still inspecting the vault because of the break-in. You can't go in without the head's order. Sorry. They still got into the vault. No need to look so glum, Mr. Yuan. If it weren't for you, the losses would have been even greater. What I'm worried about, more than anything else, is the force behind those two. We still don't know who they are, or what they want. They could be the source of chaos in Nanjing, but it'd be a needle in a vast forest if you went looking for them. If they're planning something, they'll act again. We might as well let this play out. Yeah, I don't see a better option. Can I talk to the head tongue? Son Hei told me about the treasure vault. What troubling times. If something happens again, I promise I'll do everything I can to help. Thank you. No wonder people praise Wudang disciples for your righteousness. Please, accept my apologies if I didn't seem the best host before. Don't worry, I didn't take it personally. You are far too kind, Mr. Yuan. With everything you've done for Peely School, I should return the favor. No need to thank me. We martial arts should always try to support each other. Oh, I know you're honorable, Mr. Yuan, but it would make us look stingy if we did nothing. Although what I can offer you is probably nothing compared to Wudang's techniques. No, all right. Thank you. No need to thank me. There is in fact a favor I need to ask. That is, I'd like you to accept this. Blazing Divination. Yes, our secret manual. But wasn't this manual... This is actually the copy we keep on the side. Ever since the relocation to Nanjing, we transcribed all important documents, just in case. We'd have lost a lot more if it weren't for your help today. Please, take this copy and feel free to practice techniques in there. And even after you return it to us, you're still welcome to come and study any of our manuals. I'll gladly accept. Thank you for your trust. I promise to do my best to protect it. Thank you so much. From now on, Peely School will be forever in your debt. If there's any youth in need, help, or money, just ask. Okay, so I learned blah de blah. Okay. Ooh, it's... Well, Blazing Divination is a cultivation method. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so Peely's secret technique to master reinforcement 10 in the bone through intense flame. Oh, that's just the flavor text, I guess. While risky, its power is unparalleled, granting the practitioner's key of fiery intensity akin to the sun. According to legend, only the school's founder has ever fully mastered the technique. Deals damage to targets within 24 grids around the user. Does not use MP. Why does it have a cost then? It says it has a cost. Okay, so its use effect gains Blazing Divinity for 4 turns, which Blazing Divinity increases crit damage by 15% and recovers 3 HP for every point of Constitution when triggering critical hits. So if you have a crit build, this is what you use. Though I don't... okay. Level 5, Strength and Bones increases Constitution by 15. Crit rate of this skill and Peely Cultivation method doubles. Okay. Level 10 effect, Blazing Wrath. There's a 50% chance to gain 1 to 2 stacks of Foresight each turn. Extends Blazing Divinity by 1 turn when triggering critical hits, and decreases the cooldown of all cultivation methods by 1. Interesting. What does this do? Restores MP, gains 3 stack of Foresight. What does Foresight do? I don't remember. Why does it not say that anywhere? Healy Essence increases the crit rate of any normal move by 10% and the damage of Thunderclap Slash and Thunderclap Flame Ball by 20%. Peely Thunder increases crit damage of this cultivation method and Blazing Divination by 50%, dealing critical hits with any move applies 2 to 3 stacks of Ignited to the target. Okay. Oh, I don't have the full scope of it. Okay. It's incomplete. Interesting. Okay. I wonder... I wonder what these special attributes... Does it need to be equipped to be used? I think so, right? Huh. Well, whatever, I guess. Oh, right. No, he didn't last long enough to use it. That's right. I really need a... Huh. I guess I don't need one, but it would be nice to have one. Unique skill for my staff users. Go here. Which one's the... This one's the striker. Okay. just ignore those two. These four, I guess. Okay. What was I doing? Results, troop history, clothing faction. Okay, I guess I continue the story. This is the residence of Wu Zhan's disciples. Please keep your distance. Wait. These are my guests. Please don't be rude to them. Apologies, Envoy. We were unaware of this. It is all right. This is not the place to talk. Please follow me inside. Are they all women? I don't think that's strictly. It might be. I don't remember if they ever gave that detail. I don't remember. If they did, I don't remember it. Sorry, I couldn't come talk to you during the celebration. There were too many people there. It's understandable that you have concerns as Wu Zhan's sex envoy. You seemed worried just now. Did something else happen in Nanjing? Well, you guessed it. After we parted at Brambleshade Forest, I returned to Wu Zhan's sect and investigated the turmoil in Nanjing with the other envoys. I did find some things during the last few days, but she's hesitating. It must be something serious. Don't worry. We promise we'd do everything we can to help. Please tell us what you found. Alright. I only hesitated because it concerns Wu Zhan's sect. Apologies. Before coming here, I discussed the clues with Her Grace, and she thinks two things may be crucial. First, according to the survivors who fought the perpetrator, their hair is pure white. It's rare to see someone born with white hair. We can use this trait to identify the culprit. Yes. There aren't that many white-haired people, so we can use this trait to identify them. And what's the second? The second is what makes me hesitate. Her Grace suspects that someone within Wu Zhang's sect is related. A traitor? What makes her think that? The attacked tribes are scattered throughout Nanjing, and seemed unrelated. But with the rising numbers, Her Grace finally noticed something. We have records of important figures of the Peacekeeper's legacy from various tribes, and many victims were on that list. Peacekeeper's legacy. To my knowledge, due to Ning's waning control, Nanjing is presently divided into two factions. Peacekeeper's legacy promotes a peaceful existence as citizens of Ning. Their opponent, known as the Warrior's Legacy, sees the current situation as an ideal chance to separate from Ning and form their own nation. They perceive the Han as enemies and revere the ancient gods of Nanjing. The dispute has actually been going on for a while, even a loader like me has heard of it. In that case, many of the victims are distractions. They're actually targeting Peacekeeper's legacy. Correct. We didn't realize this since the victims seemed too random, but with a thorough check, 7 out of 10 attacked tribes belong to the Peacekeeper's legacy. If that is true, then there's much more to this than it seems. Do the successors of the victims mostly belong to the Warrior's legacy? That's right. This is why Her Grace suspects them, their involvement, and that our members secretly support them. Because Wu Zhang keeps that list, only our members have access to it. But if so, I'd hate for you to get caught between the two factions. Do not worry about us. I grew up in Nanjing since a young age, so I can't stand aside and watch them drag the place into war. What do you think, Mr. Yuan? I have a question. Since you said some Wu Zhang members secretly support Warrior's Legacy, does that mean, officially, Wu Zhang's sect belongs to Peacekeeper's Legacy? Of course. Wu Zhang's sect seeks to shelter Nanjing people. In fact, we're the most influential member of the Peacekeeper's Legacy. I see. That's good enough for me to know that's peace that Wu Zhang's sect desires. I don't know what to say. Thank you both. No need to that. We're your friends. We would never let you do this alone. Mr. Yuan is right. Anyways, it seems Pili School's head Tong doesn't care much about the martial artists here. I presume you haven't learned much Miss Vong. You're right. He didn't want a proper discussion with me. Then Mr. Gu and I will follow the plan and investigate in secret. If it's really Warrior's Legacy that's plotting behind the scenes, Peely's school, Ning Forest, and Nanjing will definitely bear the brunt of it. That makes sense. We'll also let you know if we find anything. I won't leave the school until Myriad Shot's demonstration tomorrow, and I'll tell our people to let you in. Come, find me anytime. Leave it to us. We'll see you around. Okay. Be careful. Wait until tomorrow. It's getting late. Should I wait until tomorrow? The demonstration. On the next day, before noon, on an isolated hill. Behold, everyone, the result of my years of work. Myriad shots. You know, when they said firearms, I assumed hand cannons. I don't know why I assumed hand cannons, but I don't know. Like, you see these in, like, Chinese movies and whatnot all the time, but I don't know if they actually existed. If you guys know, feel free to let me know in chat. So this is Myriad Shots. It looks massive and formidable. I've never seen a firearm quite like this before. Indeed. Peely School's expertise in firearms is exceptional. Truly a unique design. I don't know what they sound like anymore. I'm like... meh. Although, I can't help but feel it's a bit overly complex. Why would they include so many unnecessary elements? If only I could get a glimpse of the blueprints. Your masterpiece is intriguing, Head Tong. I am curious about its power. Rest assured, Lord Zhao. Everyone, please focus on that hilltop before us. I will now demonstrate the might of Myriad Shots. Sanhei, let's begin. Yes, Head. That was loud. Whew, such terrifying power. The hilltop is riddled with holes. Myriad Shots. Who the heck is this? Amazing power. Truly a masterpiece. Oh, it's her. The white-haired woman I met earlier. Are they assassins from Warrior's Legacy? Who are you people? Why are you trespassing? Aren't these two your guests, Head Tong? No, Lord Zhao. We did not invite them. Uninvited guests, then? Who are you, and why are you here? Zhao Wuyan, the Seal Lady of Perpetuity. Perpetuity? Here to invite Lord Zhao on to Nanjing. Zhao Wuyan, the Seal Lady of Perpetuity. Interesting. You two don't seem strong enough to invite me. Why not show us what you have up your sleeve? Courageous words, Lord Zhao. I suppose I should show you since you asked so nicely. Zhao Chen, begin. Yes, lady. What's this? Dizzy. It's the enchanting melody. A soulful resonance. Everyone, stay calm and focus your key. Sucks. Don't get to hear the sounds of these because I have to mute the music. 5 hues, 5 notes. Nature's energy promotes. Harmony all around. Symphony that never drowns. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I'd die here. But the melody Mr. Yu was playing is eerily reminiscent of a long-lost one from an ancient book I read. Young disciple of Mingzhan Manor, letting your guard down now will be fatal. What? Careful. There are more enemies behind us. It's the same group from Brambleshade Forest. Hold your breath and use your internal energy to resist the poisonous mist. Mr. Goo, do not worry. My music can shield me, but I need to concentrate and can't be interrupted anymore. Right, we'll cover you. Pretty boy, you're in my plan in Brambleshade Forest. It's payback time. Heptad toxin plume. There, word. Plumule? I have to use it now. No poison can harm us within our sex. Heptad toxin plumule. What else have you got? Our chance. There. I don't know. What? There's just something off about everything today. I just... Ugh. Oh, I got the control from it? What? Nah, I'm sorry, I got really quiet that fight. I shouldn't have been that quiet. Not better. Maybe good. What's this? No, I got a cultivation method. Ooh. Maybe good? What is this? No. Only somewhat good. Maybe. Maybe. Probably not. Okay, let's see what happens. Ugh. Are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. Let's capture him and make them retreat. He seems even stronger than before. Capture him, then defeat me first. Am I, like, super low? I'm super low. How is this fair? She's like super strong, I guess. she's incredibly fast. Mr. Gu, are you injured? No, I'm okay. But they interrupted my music. I need to think of something. As expected, their music stopped. Quite clever. Reinforcements from Billy School are here. Are those really reinforcements, Head Tom? What do you mean? Lord Zhao, I'm not sure what you're implying, but we aren't your enemies here. Head, you... Lady Zhao is right about Tang Tong's incompetence. Thankfully, this battle is not our primary concern. Lord Shu, stick to the plan. Yes, lady. Yet a taste of my deadly toxin, fools. Such potent toxin, even the heptide toxin plumule struggled to withstand it. All the affected Peely School disciples are swollen and decaying. Oh, this toxin is vicious. It's a shame those people escaped under the cover of the poisonous mist. And that seal lady fought with ease, clearly holding back. If they hadn't left voluntarily, you might not have gained any advantage. Moreover, the woman on the hill was only momentarily interrupted by the shots. This lad here is seriously injured. Should the battle continue and you show signs of exhaustion, whose side would the reinforcements take? Head time? Lord Zhao, I have always respected you. Why not tell us about your suspicion instead of resorting to sarcasm? Coming from someone who's opportunistic and deceitful, it's quite ironic. Don't you see? Ever since you gave up on killing me, you've already lost. Zhao An, if you suspect me, present evidence. I won't tolerate such slanderous accusations. Besides your skill in firearms, the only thing I can appreciate about you is your brazenness. But what do you hope to achieve? Well, if you want evidence, I'll show you evidence right here in Peely School. Head Tongue, we follow him. Mr. Gu, how do you feel? I am fine. Just need a moment to rest. Here, take some healing pills. Wuxian sex pills are amazing. I can feel the medicinal energy flowing through me. Great. We'll be fully healed in no time. I may not be strong on the battlefield, but I'm glad the pills can help. I wasn't helped much either. If it weren't for Mr. Yuan, I'd be dead. I can't believe Zhao Wan accused Head Tong of working with the assassins. Oh, my nose is so itchy right now. You miss that, guys? Zhao Wan wouldn't make such accusations lately. I do feel better now. Let's return to Peely School quickly. Find out the truth. Right. Found it? Yes. Good. I suppose this is the real blazing divination, Tang Tong? You were afraid that I'd get the blazing divination, so you conspired with the warrior's legacy. You even set up an ambush on the hill, but lacked the courage to assassinate me. How disappointing. So terrifying. The eunuch's apparent arrogance turns out to be menacing. Tang Tong won't last much longer. Please, have mercy. I admire ambition, but your abilities and courage fall short. Lian Jin, it's been a long day. Let's go. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Mr. Yuan, Since you helped on the hill and have a tendency to meddle, let's have a chat later. I never expected things to turn out like this. I always had my suspicions about Tang Tong. No wonder he insisted on having a celebration at this time. What was the connection between him and Warrior's Legacy? And who's Zhao Wuyan? I've never heard of her before. We should ask the eunuch about Pili School. As for Warrior's Legacy and the Seal Lady, Zhao Wan invited you, and it wouldn't hurt to meet him. He must have important information. Are you meeting the old eunuch? Should I wait for you in the guest room? Alright. We shouldn't need too many people for the meeting. Mr. Wu Yang, please wait in the guest room as well. We'll come find you if there's any news. Right. Well, I'll see you later. Okay, let's check stuff. It is not better than what I have right now. Boots? Nope, not better. Okay. This is better. Okay. Nope, not better. Is better. Okay. Okay, that's not better. This is better. So 221, 174, 265, 193. Okay. There's that. Let's look at this. 97, 06, 597, 96, 97. Okay. It's not that much better, actually. Can't. I guess you can't sort by strength or numbers? Oh, hold on. Okay, I need to use the restroom. I shall return shortly. Thank you for waiting, and please take this time to handle any business of your own. Alright, I have returned, everyone. Thank you for waiting. Guess we go this way. I thank you for the invitation, Lord Zhao. I am here. Since you helped on the hill, I'll answer 2 of your questions. I wish to know your plan with Tang Tong and what the warrior's legacy intends to do. Well, I knew you would ask about those. Lian Jin, tell him. Yes, Lord. Our Lord will spare his life. He conspired with the warrior's legacy and attempted to assassinate you multiple times, yet you would spare him. The court is not the martial world. We prioritize interests, not personal grudges. Our Lord came here to ensure the court's complete control over Peely's school. But if we lose blazing divination, its value will greatly diminish. How is Tang Tong connected to Warrior's legacy? And why did you personally come to investigate? He committed 2 crimes. Firstly, he secretly sold firearms to many forces, including the Warrior's legacy, which goes against his agreement with the court. And secondly, he recently deceived the court by passing off inferior firearms as high-quality ones. Her Majesty is quite angry about this. However, the court doesn't have the blueprints, and Tang Tong is skilled enough to evade detection. So, our Lord came south to find blazing divination and confirmed his suspicion. So Tang Tong knew your intentions and joined forces with Warrior's legacy to take drastic measures. Exactly. But why would Pili schools take such risks if they cooperated with the court and had no interest in martial world? Being subservient will never grant you true power. Unfortunately, ordinary people never learn to accept their place. As for the warrior's legacy, I'll make you an exception and share some information with you. I'm all ears. According to our investigation, there are currently 2 key figures in the warrior's legacy. One, Zhao Yan, who we saw. Her origins are unknown, but she commands a skilled group of subordinates and quickly rose to prominence in the warrior's legacy. Her strength was remarkable. Even her 2 subordinates we saw are formidable. Who's the other? A member of Wu Zhang sect who we are still investigating. I see. Thank you for the information. I didn't expect Zhao An to disclose such crucial information. I should discuss this with Vang first. So there's really a Wujan sect member colluding with the warrior's legacy. Zhao An has no reason to deceive us. However, we should treat the information with caution. I agree. Now that the matter of Peely School is resolved, it would be best for you to report this to Sect Leader Thom. Right. I shall return tomorrow to inform Her Grace. Let's not dwell on it for now. Zhao Wuyan's strength surpasses that of some sect leaders in the Central Plains. We must remain vigilant. Have you heard of her before? No. That was the first time I've heard that name. Zhao Wuyan and the woman who played the Wuxin both have white hair, but they appear to be around my age. I've seen young people with white hair, but usually due to illness. These 2 may belong to the same Nanjing tribe. But Nanjing has numerous tribes, and I've never heard of any tribe where people's hair is white. I may need to ask Her Grace. Alright then. With the matter of Peely School over, let's wait for news from Vang. What do you think, Mr. Yuan? Exploring deeper into Nanjing seems inconvenient at the moment. For now, let's return to the Central Plains. Vong, if there are any developments, you can find us in Wudang. I will. Thank you both for everything. Rest well today. I'll see you off tomorrow. Mr. Goo. Oh, glad I caught up with you. What's the rush? Is something wrong? No, no. I just want to go to the Central Plains with you. Why do you suddenly want to go to the Central Plains? Yesterday, I used a secret method to inform Her Grace about the situation. Her Grace is investigating the warrior's legacy. She wishes for me to accompany you to inform you of any progress. I also hope to find Her Holiness in Central Plains. If she returns to take charge, the Peacekeeper's legacy morale will soar. Right, Xiao Tong. I'm excited to travel with you, Vong. I'm not at all familiar with Central Plains, so I'll count on you all to show me around. I've been living in the mountains. I guess Mr. Yuan will be both of our guides. Let's return to the Central Plains together, then. What does this do? Okay, so using it restores MP. Level 5 effect. Eclipse and Crescent. Using this skill will apply 2 to 4 stacks on eclipse the user and allies within 12 grids around the user. Each stack increasing their defense by 5 for 3 turns. Using it, blah 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 blah. Has a 35% chance to apply number of stacks of Crescent Shrines to target, each stack increasing their attack by 5. Might be useful if I have that particular sex abilities, but I don't. So I guess we just have to take a wait and see approach to that. Okay. Well, sure. Whatever, I guess. Okay. Where am I? What am I doing right now? Bunch of Tansheng stuff. I don't know if I can do this yet. I'm thinking that's part of the story. Unlocking Fengcheng. Or going beyond Fengcheng. Okay, I kind of wish that there was what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Like to find quests, like in the world map, just give me like some sort of symbol, like, oh, there's a quest in this area. Come here and get it. Right? I would prefer that. I don't want to have to walk into each town and run through the entirety of the town trying to find what's going on. Well, since the sect leader sent you here, I'll help. Ask away. I'll tell you everything I know. His name was Zhu Yanshu, Tier 8 Elder of the Clean Clothing Faction, relatively high in the pecking order. Most Clean Clothing Faction members are merchants, so they rarely learn our martial arts. Elder Zhu, however, was a very diligent martial artist. He was one of the powerful ones in the sect. Besides that, Elder Zhu was close with Elder Wu, but at odds with Elder Li. From what I found, Elder Zhu was last seen in Tianming Village. A villager named Lu Xuan saw him there. Lu Zhuan saw him there. And Lu Zhuan said Elder Zhu was killed in Tianming Village. What do I know? Anyone can get into a beggar sector if they pay the cleaning fee. Clean clothing factions numbers have been growing, and you'll get all sorts of people. You mean Zhu Yanshu was a man of loose morals? Ah, not on the record, but off the record, apart from Elder Li, you can't find many decent ones in the clean clothing faction. Those unscrupulous merchants. Thank you, Elder Gong. Elder Zhu could have been killed in Tianming Village. A villager named Lu Zhan witnessed it. Perhaps I can go and ask some questions. Alright. I think that was this one. I'm Yuan Yi, entrusted by the leader of Beggar Sect to investigate the murder of Elder Zhu Yanshu. I heard you witnessed what happened? Oh, finally someone from Beggar Sect. I haven't been able to sleep for days. Don't worry. Please tell me everything you know, and Beggar Sect will guarantee your safety. Elder Zhu came to Tianming Village like usual to purchase some purple bamboo. He said he needed some bamboo staves to give away, so I went to the purple bamboo forest with him to pick a few. Did Elder Zhu often come to Tianming Village to purchase purple bamboo? Yeah, he was an elder of Beggar Sect clean clothing fashion, and at the same time a famous merchant in Tancheng City. Elder Zhu mostly traded purple bamboo, and almost all the bamboo we produced was sold through him. I see. So what happened then? It got terrifying. Most of the aged bamboo in purple bamboo forest, the good ones, are in the forest depths. But as we went deeper, a flock of crows was cawing there. Then those crows that appeared out of nowhere flew around over our heads, and I almost dropped to my knees. I thought it was some kind of evil spirit and wanted to leave, but with Elder Zhu, but with just a gentle tug, he fell straight to the ground. It scared the hell out of me. And then from the depths of a forest, I saw a woman coming out from behind the crows. Her looks, man. But don't get me wrong. I only realized her beauty after getting back and reflecting about it. Back then, I was running for my life the moment I saw her walking out from those creepy crows. From what he says, Soul-Wrecking Bird used the crows to distract Elder Zhu and killed him with her needles. Could you tell me where exactly in Purple Bamboo Forest Elder Zhu was assassinated? Let me think. There's a stream in the forest, and we built 2 bridges to make it easier to harvest bamboo. Find the northern bridge and walk a little to the west. You'll see the spacious plot of land. That's where he was killed. Thank you. Please wait here for a moment if you're not too busy today. I may have more questions after investigating in Purple Bamboo Forest. Alright, sure. I'll wait for you. Okay, so I go in. I don't really know if I should. Like, I don't know if I can get anything, like, good equipment-wise from crafting. All the good shit I've found so far has been. Why is there a stronghold called Stronghold here? What? Why are they an enemy? This must be the place Lu Shan mentioned. There's only one way in and out of here, and an ideal place to set up an ambush. According to Lu Zhuan, there was many crows here when Zhu Yanshu was assassinated, and the next time we saw him in Tancheng City, he was already a puppet. Looks like there's no doubt about Soul-Wrecking Bird being the killer, but there's something I can't get my head around. Soul-Wrecking Bird summoned a large flock of crows so she could secretly assassinate Elder Zhu with needles. But The crows couldn't have followed her all the way to Purple Bamboo Forest, which means so wrecking birds set up everything long before Zhu Yanshu came to Tianming Village. But to do that, she would need to know his schedule. But how come she knew Zhu Yanshu's schedule? Unless Zhu Yanshu had a routine coming here. I should ask Lu Zhuan about this. Is there any reason for me to fight them? Other than, martial points or whatever? Which I don't actually know if I care about at this moment in time. Their names are green, which means I think they're strong. Like, white is equal, gray is weaker, green is, I guess, slightly stronger, yellow is moderately stronger, and red is very strong compared to you, I believe. Did Elder Zhu come to Tianming Village at the same time every month? Well, he visited Tianming Village to purchase bamboo every month, but there was no set date. No set date. Was there someone who would know Elder Zhu's schedule? How would I know? You would need to ask Beggar Sect about that. Okay. One last thing. You knew Elder Zhu was assassinated all along. Why didn't Beggar Sect hear about this until recently? Oh, excuse me. Oh, please. It was too much for a nobody like me. I was scared on my wits and didn't know who to tell. What if the murderer comes for me? I wouldn't have said anything if Beggar Sect hadn't sent people here to ask. I've already explained this to Beggar Sect before you came. Please, let this go. It's normal for a villager to be too afraid of what Beggar Sect Elder was missing for days. Why was no one sent here to investigate? Also, there's no telling when Zhu Yanshu would come here. How could Soul Wrecking Bird have prepared for his arrival? It seems like there's something going on in the sect. The Elder Gong Jin started looking into this place before I did. As part of Beggar Sect, he should know more. Perhaps I can go back, ask him again. Please, wait. And you are? I'm Xiao Wan, a purple bamboo merchant in Tianming Village. Why do you wish to speak to me? I saw you wandering around in Tianming Village, and I thought you should ask. Are you here to investigate the matter of Zhu Yanshu? I am. Did you know him? Zhu Yanshu made quite a name for himself among the bamboo merchants. I think I hear dissatisfaction in your tone. To be honest, I'm only telling you because you're wearing a Wudang robe instead of ragged clothing. The purple bamboo from Tianming Village has excellent quality but small productions. It's rare. For that reason, weapons, furniture, jewelry, and other items made with this bamboo are very expensive. And with such a rare material, Tianming Village should be a wealthy place. But as you can see, this place is no different from any other village. That does seem strange. Does this have something to do with Zhu Yanshu? Yes. With Beggar Sect power, Zhu Yanshu used to purchase 90% of Tianming Village's purple bamboo, low price every year, which led to its current situation. Other merchants either purchase from him at higher prices or come to Tianming Village to get ones of inferior quality. There is no way to make a profit. Ask anyone if you don't believe me. No one dared to say anything when Zhu Yanshu was still alive, but he's dead now, and I'm here to tell you the truth. I see. I don't mean to be insensitive, but the harsh truth is that Zhu Yanshu's death is good for Tianming Village. I just wanted to ask who Beggar Sect is going to send over to take his place. We don't mind Elder Li or his people taking over, but if they send another Zhu Yanshu, Tianming will be a poor village sitting on treasures forever. The upright Beggar Sect helped the founding emperor in battles and sent many disciples to Zhonggu Pass to fight our enemies. Even the four martial arts families have respect for them. I never thought it would become a den of iniquity. The clean clothing faction chooses its disciples differently than the dirty clothing faction. So you get all sorts, but they did contribute to the battle against Tianlong Gang. There must be at least some decent members. I believe you're being too harsh on them. Well, you're probably right. I was too quick to judge. It's just, disappointing to see Beggar Sect like this. I may not be a member of Beggar Sect, but I'll keep an eye on this for you. Thank you. According to Yanming villagers, Zhu Yuanshu did terrible things there. So was it really a coincidence Solric Bird killed him? If Zhu Yuanshu wasn't who he claimed to be, then the other puppets, Dao Xingmu of Mount Taihua, Zhu Zhuanxi of Liadao School. Oh, I don't know. This is getting... what's going on? Wait. What's the matter? It's never a good thing to know too much. It goes against living a long life. But my curiosity will keep me up at night if I can't get to the bottom of this. I am now also very curious about who you are. Your curiosity could cost you your life. The boon does not lose its glow when its shape is not whole. The sword's edge still cuts when shattered at in parts. Threats won't work on me. This has nothing to do with you. Why do you insist on getting involved? Perhaps I was born a nosy boy. I don't want to let anyone wicked get away, nor wrong anyone who is innocent. And so, I will only take action when everything is certain. You are one strange lad. In that case, I guess a fight is inevitable. I suppose so. Tangled Grappling. Removes all lightweight effects from target. Per 10 generosity, attacks 3 more targets. When target has 0 move, increases move damage by 30%. I don't quite understand that. They disappear so quickly. It seems someone wants to stop me from investigating. It's someone working with Solric Bird, right? But how did they know when I would return to Tancheng City? I should go speak with Elder Gongjin. While that person's disguise skills leave something to be desired, his martial arts skills are exceptional. If not for his desire to conceal his true capabilities, he would not be inferior to any Tabjia. Do you know who they are? Although he tried his best to hide it, I could still see some traces of Beggar Sect techniques. I think that was Yan Wei Huan of the Beggar Sect. Yan Wei Huan. Oh my god, so that's why, that's like additional reasons to like recruit people. They give insight into like various side quests, and they might legitimately give you like information you wouldn't otherwise get. Like for example, if I did the Pili school with the detective, would that have solved something or other? I don't know. Elder Gong, who in your sect would know about Elder Zhu's schedule? Zhu Yuanshu's schedule? Well, he belonged to the clean clothing faction, and only their members know his schedule. As for the person replacing him, well, Elder Li is temporarily taking over his responsibilities. If I remember correctly, it's probably a temporary arrangement until they find a more suitable person. Li Wanqing, have you found something? I haven't found where Soul Wrecking Bird is hiding, but discovered something unexpected. I must return to Beggar Sect and report this to Sect Leader Zhou. Impressive. I've been here for so many days, but I didn't get anything useful. No wonder Sect Leader Zhou sent you. It's nothing. I only discovered it by accident. Anyways, I should go report. No, alright. I won't keep you. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with me today. Something just feels off. Like all my voices sound like lackadaisical. Maybe that's not the right word, but something just feels weird today. Did you find anything, Mr. Yuan? No, I wasn't able to find Sora King Bird. It was a wild goose chase anyways. Don't beat yourself up about it. But I did make an unexpected discovery. Oof, those clean clothing faction rats. I shouldn't have meddled with beggars' sex affairs, but the Tianming villagers begged me to tell you this. Don't worry. These rats are ruining our reputation, and I'll never allow it. I promise that the Tianming villagers will get their justice. Glad to hear that. Since Zhu Yanshu's case is closed, I should take my leave. Right. Thank you for what you have done for us. Here, something to express our gratitude. Please, accept it. I thank you, sect leader Shaw. Points and money. Which is weird. They are beggars sect. I'm gonna do this one last. I don't trust Wulan. I can't talk to him yet. Okay, so I guess... Huh. Okay. So I guess that... Okay, that might just be... progress the story type of marking, rather than, like a new information marking. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Where am I? I need to go here. Okay. So I go up. Only villages there. I can poke my head and see if anything happens. I don't think anything will happen. Okay. No, oops. Whatever. Huh. Is this, no. Why can I come down here? Go this way. It's Wudang. Check out this place real quick. I don't think I'll find anything, but you never really know, I suppose. It's hard to tell sometimes, like, what exactly I'm looking for. Alright, I also need to check on some, areas. What am I looking for here? Troop history, fine. 2 rose leaves. Okay. What exactly am I looking for here? So Pete, look for twin rose leaves. I don't. Does that look like something specifically? Like, I don't totally know what I'm looking for. Maybe it's not down here. Maybe it's to the left, actually. Can I go there? No. 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 Okay. What am I looking for? Seriously, what am I looking for? Does it down here maybe? No, there it is. Typically, white rose leaves are fragrant, and red ones don't have any smell, but the one in front of me has twin red and white stamens. It smells sweet as honey at first, but there's also a hint of stench. This must be the twin rose leaves Uncle Yu mentioned. This forest is infested with poisonous insects and vicious beasts. I should take it, get out as soon as possible. Greetings. May I ask whether you're willing to part with this flower? I'm Yuan Yi of Wudang. I was sent here to get this flower for someone. Who are you, and why are you here? My name doesn't matter. I'm here because a friend is suffering from a rare disease. Shang Tingshu, the herbal fairy, once said that only the twin rose leaves can cure this disease. So I came to try my luck. It blooms only once every 3 years and not for very long. It's really rare, even in Nanjing, and this is the only one I've found after searching forever. So I was, so I wonder if you could let me have it. Oh, I can sense that the man is powerful, as any of the Tabshias. He sounds firm. This flower must mean a lot to him, but he didn't sneak up on me. He has an upright character. If it's to save someone's life, I should give it to him. But Soul Wrecking Bird's battle with Beggar Sect is happening soon, and Uncle Yu is my only lead. Why aren't you saying anything? The rose leaves have twin stamens. Maybe we can each take one. Wow. Zhang Qingshu said that the flower of twin rose leaves combines yin and yang. The red and white stamens are poisonous on their own, but can be used as an elixir when put together. So unfortunately, I do not think your suggestion works. I see. You want this to save someone. It must be quite urgent, so please, take it. I thank you so much. You can call me Jan. Please, take this as a thank you gift. This is... It's far less precious than the twin rose leaves. I didn't expect to run into you here and have nothing else on me. I'll make it up to you again, if we run into each other. I have people to save. So long. Well, there he goes. I don't think there's enough time to find another, so I should go back to Nanyu Village to see if Uncle Yu will take something else in exchange. I wonder what he gave me just now. I should check. Lotus Palm. Huh? Lotus Palm technique. A beggar's sex skill. Could he be? Never thought I'd run to him here. Well, there's no point in staying in Nanjing. I should go back to Nanyu Village and tell Uncle Yu now. Out of my way. Alright, so I need to just go back to Nanyu Village. Oh, it's so far away, dude. Okay, you know what? No, it's not that far, but I don't feel like walking. So I'm just gonna check out here real quick, see if there's any quests. I don't think there will be. Actually, can I just talk? Nope. Nothing interesting. Nope. Can you not talk to her? I guess she doesn't say anything. Huh. Why does she have a name if you can't talk to her? Normally only the named NPCs are like, interactable. That's weird. Travel... Can't do anything like that yet. Touch it? Touch it. Yeah. I can't travel to Fengsheng City because I was at Fengsheng City. Huh, okay. So, Nanyu. Go over here, talk to Uncle Yu. And that's what happened. There wasn't enough time to find another twin Rosie, so I had to come back. Please, think of something else. I'll try my best to get it for you. You said you could call him Jan. Yes, do you know him? Oh, he's an old friend. Twin rose leaves are very rare. It's not easy for you to even find one. Well, you just gave it to someone you've never met. You don't even know if that guy was telling the truth. Do people like you really exist in this world? Well, you asked me to think of something else. Fine, I'll give you another chance. I'm listening. There's a village called Tianming southeast of here with purple bamboo forest. You can find a set of wedding dress buried in the depths. Wedding dress? The kind you'd see at any ordinary wedding. I should have gone myself, but Zhuanho cult occupied the forest. I'll tell you everything, if you can take it back from me. Remember, the wedding dress is in the deepest part of bamboo forest. There are streams on both sides. How annoying. Grr, 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 grr. It's fine. Okay, so any quests here? Go to the depths. Ignore the fights, I guess. I don't really need to fight them, I don't think. Here we go. This must be the place Uncle you mentioned. Is there a wedding dress really buried here? The song Soul Wrecking Bird sang in Tongshan City mentioned that Pong kidnapped her in a wedding dress. Is this the same dress buried in Bamboo Forest? Anyways, I should look for it first. There's something hidden inside. The chest is not locked. In addition to the wedding dress, there seems to be a letter. No name on the envelope. There's no telling what's written inside. I should take them both back to Uncle Yu. Who's there? People, there's one whole cult. Hey, what's in the chest? Bring it over and show me. Sorry. I need to bring this to someone. You can't have it. Nonsense. How dare you disobey Zhuanho? Take him down. More or less just beat his face in, right? Useless Garen. I don't think it's worth my time to fight them, usually. Lots of running back and forth in this game. I guess that's the case for any game with side quests. personally, I'm having fun, but what is this? Is it a does it tell me what type of technique it is? Bunch of that stuff doesn't really matter. It's finally out in the open. Yuan Yi, correct? Please wait a moment. The person you want to meet will be here soon. The person I want to meet? Could it be? Ka! Ka! Oh, here she is. 10 years of going our own ways in the world. Now we meet in tears, and your hair is already ashen white. Uncle Yu, a long time no see. You've gotten a lot more white around the temple, but I thought this was a reunion of old friends. What's this lad doing here? Your soul-wrecking bird. I met you in Tancheng City, yes? Young man from Wudang? Yes, you were fighting with Beggar Sect. So are you here looking for a fight? But if you lose to me this time, you have to stay and be my puppet. Yao Yao. I thank you for agreeing to meet me, but don't scare the lad. Okay, if you don't like it, I'll stop. But why did you suddenly ask me to come here? I wanted to get you a flower of twin rose leaves, but Yanwei Huan got it for you already, right? Quiet as Delvery is powerful, but it has side effects. A twin rose leaves? Wei Huan told me he met a young man when searching for it. So who is this Wudang lad? I thought that man might be Yan Wei Huan. He said he needed the twin rose leaves for someone with a rare disease. Was he talking about you? He was. But it's not a rare disease. It's a side effect from forcibly practicing Quietus Delvery. It's a secret technique of Villain Valley. Most of their members don't even know it, let alone an outsider. And almost no one has been able to master it. Still so knowledgeable, Uncle Yu. And lad, do you want to learn Quietus Delvery? Ahem. It costs a lot to practice Quietus Delvery. You don't want to learn it, lad. What a bore. Yan Wei Huan got you the twin rose leaves, Yao Yao. But I have another thing for you. This chest. So you did hide it, didn't you? I wanted to take it back myself, but Zhuangho cult occupied Purple Bamboo Forest. So I asked Mr. Yuan to do it for me. I thought I'd never see you again. But here you are, Tancheng City. Well, it's time this thing is returned to its rightful owner. You and that guy, what were you trying to do? I'm grateful you're giving me this, Uncle Yu, but we shouldn't meet again. A soul-wrecking bird can only do what she needs to do when you're living here in peace, anyway. It's late, and I need to go. Oh, wow. Yao Yao has agreed to tell you everything about the murder of Tancheng City, but it involves a lot of people, so please, don't disclose it to others. She did. When? Yao Yao took the wedding dress and left the letter. It's her way of saying it's okay to tell you. Everything you want to know about the murder in Tancheng City is in there. If you still have questions after reading the letter, come and ask me. I am Yu Rong, the head of JT Troop. I am bearing this letter with her wedding dress under the purple bamboo, hoping that things like this will never happen again. Jun Yao Yao is gifted and beautiful. She was abandoned as a baby, and JT Troop took her in. We know nothing about her origin, only that Jun Yao Yao was written on her swaddling clothes. The troupe makes a living by performing opera songs and is famous for our secret technique, JT puppetry. Ordinarily, shows use puppets about the size of a human palm, but we can control special puppets the size of living people. Jun Yao Yao started learning operas as a child, and has a unique understanding of puppetry. She can complete a large-scale opera requiring more than 10 performers with puppets, and with her extraordinary talents, she soon became our lead performer. It's how she became famous, but it's also the beginning of the tragedy. Once on stage, her excellent performance attracted the attention of Pang Tianxing, an elder of the clean clothing faction of Beggar Sect. Pang Tianxiang coveted her beauty and wanted her for himself, but Yao Yao was already in love with a man named Wan Sheng. She may look frail, but she's a stubborn girl. With every temptation and threat Pang threw at her, she didn't give in. Not only that, Yao Yao came on stage in Tancheng City and declared that she was to marry Wan Sheng. She even prepared a wedding dress for herself. Pang Qianxing was a wealthy and influential man back then. There's no way he would let this go. He even conspired with, alas. He promised gold to members of the JT troop, had them drug Wan Sheng and Yao Yao, and took the two to his place. This monster killed Wan Sheng and put his body into a large puppet. He even forced Yao Yao to look, hoping it would wear down her fighting spirit. Beggar's disciple? Ha! Anyone paying the cleaning fee can become one of them and get their support. How ridiculous is their claim to be a righteous sect? Yao Yao turned mad after seeing the love of her life die on their wedding night. She made Wan Sheng's body into a puppet with JT puppetry and used it to slaughter Pang Tianshang and his family of more than 20 people. Learning that JT Troop sold her out, Yao Yao also butchered the whole troop. I am the only one left. Did she let me live because there was still some kindness left in her? Or did she want me to live my life out my life with guilt? Is there anything you'd like to ask? Pang Qianxing was a member of Beggar's sect when he committed such a heinous crime. Did they do anything about it? After the murder, Beggar sect did investigate the case, and even went to Lushan school. But Pang's whole family was killed. Who could they hold responsible, even if they wanted to? Yao Yao joined Villain Valley after the murder, and it gave them an excuse to stop their investigation. After all, that means a death sentence for her according to the laws of Ning, no matter what reasoning she has. Was Wu Tianlu in charge of investigating the case? It wasn't help. It was Xie Xiangyuan, the bowl-holding master, who was assassinated soon after the murder of Tancheng City. It's one of the reasons Beggar sect hastily ended the investigation. Does this have anything to do with Yan Wei Huan? I heard that Yan Wei Huan killed Jia Changhuan, but I don't know how much about him. Only that it was because of his help that Yao Yao could escape from Tancheng City. And Yao Yao came to me with him before fleeing to Villain Valley, and that's how I met him. He was already seen as a traitor for attempting to assassinate Zhou Zhanglong, but I'm not so sure about the details. You may be able to learn more in Beggar Sect if you are curious about him. He supposedly was once their most outstanding youngster. I'm telling you all of this because I've seen how much you've gone through when you didn't have to. I do believe your heart is in the right place. I don't know why Yao Yao showed up in Tancheng City this time, but she's been through too much. Do you have a way to find her? She came this time because I left her the JT Troop's contact mark in Tancheng City, but I'm afraid that won't work again. It seems the betrayal of JT Troop got between them, and they'll probably never be comfortable meeting each other. Thank you for telling me everything, Uncle Yu. I should take my leave. If you see Yao Yao again, give this letter. Oh. I should have given it to her myself, but... okay. I'll take this letter and give it to Jun Yao Yao next time I see her. Thank you. never thought Beggarsack could have such a despicable member. How upsetting. But if Pang Tang Tianshang did this, why did Jun Yao accuse Wu Tong Liu and herself? And she didn't know quite as Delvery back then, even with Yan Wei Huan's help. It would be nearly impossible for her to escape from the joint pursuit of Beggarsack in Lu Shan's school. How much more is behind this? You? No. Why can't I beat up a child? What? Shit. That's why. Maybe there's someone. No, it doesn't look like it. Ah. Huh. Maybe in the future. Okay. Maybe I can talk to someone in the Beggarsack headquarters? Probably not, I suppose. Just double check here real quick. The murder of Tonshang City happened because of Pang Tianshang. Why are Solar Gimper and Yan Hui-Wan back? But why are they back when he's already dead? It's like they want to announce their arrival to the world. If Solar Gimper was the victim in this case, and Zhu Yanchu, Daoist Qingmu, and the others were the dregs who deserved death, now that I think about it, Solar Gimper didn't really hurt any of the Beggarsack members that day. That day and time? Right. That was not the only thing suspicious about what happened that day. Solar Gimper's puppets looked no different than living people at a glance. But because of the stage she set up, Beggarsack secured Tonshang City. With Beggarsack members guarding every corner of the city, there's no way Solar Gimper could have brought her in her puppets without anyone noticing, no matter how lifelike they are. That way, there's only one way to send in puppets without alerting the sect. Considering Zhu Yanshu's assassination case and how Jun Yao escaped from Tonshang City, there's a Beggarsack member working with them. I saw a lot of the seniors during the stage battle, but the person who should have been there was missing. It's only a temporary arrangement, but this person also took over Tianming Village after the death of Zhu Yanshu. Li Wanjing. If anyone in the sect is working with Solar Gimper and Yan Hui-Huan, it can only be you. Or do you want to stay in Beggarsack for a few days, Mr. Yuan? Would you like me to lead you to? Thank you, Elder Li. But that's not necessary. I would like to ask you a few questions, though. What would you like to know? You mentioned Yan Hui-Huan betrayed Beggarsack as its training elder. How exactly did he betray the sect? Why are you suddenly interested in this? A soul-wrecking bird and Yan Hui Wan will come to battle with us, and I'd like to know more about them. I see. Oh, it's not a secret in Beggars, and since you're interested, let me tell you this story. A few years ago, one night, Yan Wei Huan snuck into the lobby of our headquarters and tried to assassinate sect leader Zhou, who happened to be away. Only the sect leader's younger sister, Zhou Jiangyan, was there. Yan Hui Han couldn't tell who it really was in the dark and accidentally killed Zhou Jiangyan. Excuse me. How did you know it was him? Our bull-holding master, Jia Shangyuan, was responsible for guarding the headquarters that night. He saw everything Yan Hui Huan did and exposed him. When Yan Hui Huan killed him as well in retaliation a few days later. Zhou Xiangyan was to marry Yan Hui Huan, but died at his hands. Ah, these names are hard! These names are hard, Zhang Yan. As the training elder in Beggar Sect, doesn't Yan Hui Huan's assassination of the sect leader seem too rash? Is there more to the story? What do you think? Is it possible that he was framed? He could have returned to Tongcheng City with Sorik and Bird to clear his name. Maybe there's someone on the inside with the same opinion helping him. Why do you keep silent? Are you admitting it, Elder Li? I admire your wisdom, Mr. Yuan, but this isn't a good place to talk. How about I treat you to a feast at the inn in Tongcheng City, if you insist? I've given the innkeeper here specific orders. We won't be bothered and don't need to worry about the walls having ears. You can speak freely now. You made it look like I owe you the explanation. Relax, we're just having a casual chat over drinks. Alright, what would you like to talk about then? I'm not surprised you sense something. You aren't a part of this and can see it from a different angle. But I would like to know what you think of this case, and how I should see you as writing on it. So please, be frank with me. To be honest, I figured out that you were working with Miss Jun and Mr. Yan, but I don't know why, or what you're trying to achieve. So you want to know the truth in detail. Since the set date of the battle is approaching, I would like to know the cause of all of this, so I can figure out where I stand. But this has nothing to do with you, does it? Why do you insist on getting involved? You should know that to build up self-esteem, Beggar Sect has never asked anyone from other sects for help. Because I wish for Miss Jun and Mr. Yan to get their justice, but I would also hate to see the upright Beggar Sect suffer great damages because of it. The upright Beggar Sect? Huh. You still think we're an upright sect after all we've been through? Beggar Sect does have many internal problems, but you also help to fight against the One Army at Jungu Pass every year, and is a strong force against the evil sects. A few temporary issues can't erase the good deeds Beggar Sect has done over hundreds of years. Perhaps Miss Jun and Mr. Yan's grievances are only caused by a few scum, like Peng Tianshang and Zhu Yangchu. I see. Well, your answer is quite a surprise, but there's no need to worry. There will be no more casualties on either side in this war. Go to the top of Mount Green Turnip if you're still interested. We'll tell you everything that happened in Tongcheng City. Anyways, I should go now. The drinks have been paid for, so just enjoy yourself here. Mount Green Turnip? We? Is Elder Li meeting me with Miss Yun and Mr. Yan? Oh, whoops. I went the wrong way. I really should set aside some time to go on a recruiting spree. See if I can recruit everyone. I don't think there's anything specifically I need from them, but seeing them like interact in the side quest is actually kind of interesting to me. Where? Oh, I passed it. it's over here. Okay. Oh, I can ignore... Okay. Oh, there's a... Right, there's a thing here. I've been expecting you, Mr. Yuan. You're the only one here. Yan Wei Huan and the Soul Wrecking Bird will be here soon. I just came a bit earlier to wait for you. So you finally admit you're working with them, elderly. Since when? Since the very beginning. As you have seen, we have come for revenge. But Beggar's Sect isn't our target. It isn't. Then who is your target? Oh, please, allow me to explain. Many years ago, several major cases happened in Tongcheng. Most shocking among them was the sensational murder of Tongcheng City, which even alarmed Lushan School back then. And the second most shocking was that Yan Wei Huan, the Beggar Sect training elder, attempted to assassinate sect leader Zhou, but accidentally killed his sister, Zhou Jiangyan. But besides these two, there's one more thing that many people overlook. You mean the death of Jia Chengyuan, the Beggar Sect bull-holding master? Exactly. You're quite smart, Mr. Yuan. The truth aside, if Yan Wei Huan was framed for assassinating sect leader Zhou, who do you think killed Jia Chengyuan? I did miss that. Whether or not he assassinated Zhang Long, it was unlikely he had the chance to kill Jia Shangwan while fleeing to Villain Valley with the entire Beggar Sect on his tail. Yeah. It would raise many questions if Yan Huiwan didn't assassinate Changwan. That's right. It's also worth mentioning that on the night of the assassination, Jia Shangwan was the one who testified against Yan Huiwan outside the lobby of our headquarters. Jia Shangwan testified against Yan Huiwan, but was killed soon after. It was a real culprit trying to silence him. Wang Jing, let me tell Mr. Yuan what exactly happened that night. Tongue-tied. There's so many names. They're getting longer. Give me more Moeds or Yuans, like the easy to figure out names. What is this like? Oh, why are they so? Why are they getting more and more complicated? Yeah, they're so similar to each other that I'm like getting tongue-tied trying to like say multiple different names at once. Although he's standing so far away, I can still hear every single word clearly. His internal energy is quite strong. So the man I saw in Bramble Shades Forest was indeed Yan Hui Huan. Sorry we kept you waiting. Now that they are here, let's head over and let Yan Hui Huan tell you the story. Greetings, I'm Yuan Yi from Wudang. Hello, Mr. Yuan. We met once in Nanjing. I never thought I'd see you here again. Only once in Nanjing. Someone wearing a conical hat fought with me in Tongcheng City. Was that also you? Don't blame me. It was Wang Jing's idea to stop you. Hey, that was quick of you to pass the buck. It's okay. I'm not blaming anyone. It is a pity, though, that you were trying to hide your identity. We didn't have a good fight. I'd like to see the dragon subduing Palm for real, if we ever get the chance. I'm sure you'll get the chance, but for now, let's get back to the point. What I'm about to reveal to you is part of our plan, and frankly speaking, we'll get a better chance if you're willing to help. But you will be in trouble if it fails. So please, take some time to consider, Mr. Yuan. You can ask Yao Yao and Wei Huan about what happened in the past before making a decision. And if you decide to take part in our plan, please, let me know. Oh my god. Oh, there's so much going on. And this is just a side quest. This isn't even part of like the main story. Miss Yun, Uncle Yu asked me to give you this letter. Why, I could never go back. Aren't you going to read it? Why bother? I slaughtered the entire JT troop but spared him. I know he didn't betray me, and I'm grateful he took me in as an infant. Then why not let go of the past? There's only hatred in me. How can I ever let go? JT troop betrayed me, and I killed them. There was Uncle Yu's... Sorry. I don't want to talk about it anymore. A shame. I don't think Uncle you and Solric and Bert can ever get over the past. What would you like to know, Mr. Yuan? That day, I was told there was assassins in Beggar's Sect headquarters, so I immediately went there to catch them. After I arrived at the headquarters, those assassins had already broken into the lobby, so I went inside and fought them. It was too dark, and I didn't know Xiang Yan was in there, so I was devastated and didn't even notice the assassins had gotten away. At that time, the person who asked me to come showed up and accused me of being the assassin. Was this person Xiang Yuan? Correct. His accusation and Xiang Yan's death pinned everything on me, and that's how I became a traitor to Beggar's Sect. Later, Wang Jing examined Xiang Yan's body for me and found that she had already been in a drug-induced coma before she died, which means it had been a plan to frame me all along. Xiang Yuan was an elder of Beggar's Sect. Why would he do that? he was an elder of the Clean Clothing faction. Wang Jing introduced me to Beggar Sect, but I was going to marry Sect Leader Zhou's younger sister. They saw it as a betrayal and wanted me gone. But like Wang Jing, I never thought the clean and dirty clothing factions were any different. Perhaps getting control of the largest sect in the world was too tempting. Then, who were the assassins? The Impermanences from Villain Valley. The Impermanences? Those two weirdos dressed in weird ways. Alright. The two weirdos you met in Jungu Pass, Yao Yao and I were there too, but at the time we didn't show ourselves. They are mysterious members of Villain Valley, neither a part of the 4 nor the 7 outlaws, but they are strong enough to beat any one of us. They seem to be siblings, and work in perfect synchronization with each other. If the two of them join forces, they can easily defeat many of the top martial artists. Wang Jing and I have been secretly investigating since what happened in Tansheng City. We had our suspicions, but it wasn't until your fight with them that we could be sure the Impermanences were the culprits we were looking for. Okay. I'm in need of new puppets. In fact, we aren't in Tansheng City just because we're working with Wang Jing. The leader of Villain Valley, Wu Ming, ordered us to come here. The leader of Villain Valley. The 4 villains and the 7 outlaws rarely set foot in the martial world years before because Wu Ming forbade us from leaving the valley. But recently, Wu Ming has stopped saying anything about us leaving, which is why people have been seeing the 4 villains nowadays. Even the Impermanences have shown up at Jungu Pass. So, Wang Jing has been wondering what changed back then that led to this situation now. And he found something connected to Beggar Sect. Recently, Sect Leader Hong gave you the wealth token. He resurfaced in the martial world. Mr. Hong. The last time anyone saw Sect Leader Hong was before the tragedies in Tansheng City. Putting all the information together, we think Villain Valley was trying to force him to show up by causing chaos in Beggar Sect. But why would they want to find Mr. Hong? We're still struggling to figure out. So, you and Solric and Bird are provoking Beggar Sect to lure out the Impermanences. That's right. We've discovered traces of the two, but we don't know where they are. You can ask Wang Jing for more details of the plan. Okay. What does she want? Does she want anything? I guess she doesn't want anything for now. You seem to be relieved. To be honest, I don't know if we can let you leave if you refuse. I'm glad that we're still allies. Oh, I'm starting to doubt my decision. That was a joke. I know we can trust you now. I have a question. If you only want to get the impermanences, what was all that with Elder Wu Tianlu? He's the current head of the Clean Clothing faction, and was close with Pang Tianshang, the best person to blame as a cover. None of what Jun said about him was true. It's a shame we have to put him through this, but I'll have to wait until the truth is revealed to make amends. Anyway, we have discovered traces of the impermanences, but something needs to be done to lure them out. What would you like me to do? It would be nice if you could pretend to be caught during the battle with Soul Wrecking Bird. You have the wealth token, and Berg's members will leave the headquarters to save you. Now the defense of their headquarters will be at its weakest. The impermanences hiding in Tancheng City won't miss this chance. They will be there. How are you so sure? If Yao Yao and Wei Huan capture you with the wealth token, Berg's sect will go all out on them, and the impermanences won't suspect anything. Beggar's sect can't afford to let the wealth token fall into the wrong hands. And if something happens to our headquarters this time, the Clean Clothing faction will have the chance to force sect leader Zhou to resign. So the impermanences must mess up the headquarters to create enough chaos in Beggar's sect. They will likely go for essential things, like the volume containing our main techniques. I've asked Yao Yao and Wei Huan to send word to Villain Valley about the appearance of sect leader Hong. The message will further tempt the impermanences to make the right move. I see. You're not only setting a trap for them, but also making them think it's their idea. Brilliant. Alright, I'll do what I can to cooperate with you when the day comes. Thank you. You can carry out business as usual before that. I'll return to our headquarters later. Find me there, and I'll take you to a guest room where you can stay and wait for the battle. Okay. I guess I leave now, right? Yeah. I think I just leave now. So much shit to go over. I think it's... I'm gonna save here. Let's see. There's anything... They don't say anything here? I don't think they will, but you never know. Okay, nothing. I wonder if going here causes problems. I don't think it will. Just in case I never did that, I don't quite remember. So go in here, go... Anything here? Doesn't look like it. Does he say anything? Huh. Oh, yes, none of that matters. Mr. Chen. I don't know who that person is. Okay. Okay, let's go to Mingzhan Manor. Let's see if we can do this. Giving the... Oh. I guess I can't enter the main area until after I do that. Okay, let's do that, I guess. Super kind of whatever. Okay, so I guess I go up here. Deal with this. Cave of Tribulations. Okay, I have to go deeper. Oh, I got a blueprint. Oh, that's whatever it is, I suppose. Alright, so I got a recipe. Use that real quick. What am I? That or hot fire pill, yada yada. Don't care about that so much. What is this? I found it. Finally. This must be the crude magnet Master Dajuan told me about. I should hurry and bring some back from. Stop right there! Who the hell are you? How dare you come on my turf? Take this! Wait. Your moves seem to be those of Wu Dang's disciples. Why are you collecting crude magnets for the two thugs in the cave? What thugs? Stop playing with me. No one will take the crude magnets from me today. What's wrong with this guy? I can't really focus on... Hold on. Jacques. Sawed off. I'm Zhu Zhuje, the eight-armed Dara. Don't call me a Jacques. What a disgusting word. Okay, Mr. Zhu. Could you tell me what's going on? As far as I know, the ores in this case have always been free for all. When did they become your properties? You really don't know. I really don't. Please, tell me what happened. Fine. It doesn't hurt if I tell you. Boss sent me here to scout the cave. Anyway, I met a great beauty here. You wouldn't get it. Not only is she stunning, her cursing is also music. Does the beautiful lady have anything to do with crude magnets? Stupid, of course she does. The lady has been hidden by two thugs in the cave. I don't get to see her anymore, nor can I defeat them. But I've got it all figured out. The two thugs and the men are stationed here for the crude magnets. As long as I have them, they're going to have to hand over the lady sooner or later. You claim that you're not with them, but don't expect me to just take your word. Teach them a lesson for me, and I'll give you crude magnets in exchange. How's that sound? Agree? If I recall correctly, that lead Tianban mentioned the Cave of Tribulation. Perhaps the bands are in cahoots with them. In that case, I'd be carrying out justice? Oh, sure. I'll teach them a lesson for you. Could you tell me where to find the brothers? Head to the end of the cave. They're the ones holding whips. Of course, I'd appreciate it very much if you could find the beautiful lady for me. I'll try my best. What the fuck is going on, man? I'll be honest, I don't really know what's going on. Whatever, man. I'm so confused. The two men up ahead look awfully alike to each other. They're also holding whips. Well, they must be the brothers Zhu Xie wanted me to find. Oh, there's people behind me. The fuck? I honestly didn't notice. This lad's got some serious skills. Yes, brother. This is not going to end well for us. Let's get out of here. So much smoke. Damn it, they got away. There's something on the ground. Is this a Xuan Ho token? Strange. How come there's a Xuan Ho token here? Maybe I was that the bandits are actually Xuan Ho disciples? It's too late now anyway. The cave is full of forests. Heaven knows where those two ran to. Moan also told me not to pursue desperate foes. I should go back and talk to Zhu Shiche. The Xuan Ho token is proof that I have taught them a lesson. Dragon. Mr. Zhu, you're still alive. Not bad, boy. Were you not expecting me to come back alive? Did you send me there to die? That doesn't matter. Since you're back, does that mean you found the beautiful lady? I did not. But I did beat up the brothers, as promised. Here, I got this from them. Is this a Xuan Ho token? It must belong to the lady. Give it to me. Give it to me. Wait. Mr. Zhu, what about the crude magnets we agreed on? Sure. Take as many as you want. Give me the damn Xuan Ho token. It's really a Xuan Ho token. Now I can go straight to Mount Yan to see the lady. Mount Yan? Are you saying that the lady is from Xuan Ho cult? Why do you ask me that? Tell me the truth. Are you also after her? Or do you not find out about her whereabouts to take her for yourself? No, I'm not. Please, calm down, Mr. Zhu. You backstabbing David. I am the mighty eight-armed Arat of Villain Valley. I'm going to show you what's up. Villain Valley. I didn't expect to run into both his own Ho cult and Villain Valley in this cave. Is that a coincidence? Never mind. I've got the crude magnets. I should head back to exchange them for a pill from Master Dao Xuan. Things about Mr. Yang cannot be delayed any longer. Lady Xuan, we just let him leave, like that. Yeah, Lady Xuan. That Udang guy also took our Xuan Ho token. What if? You lost the Xuan Ho token because you were defeated. Sorry. Lady Xuan, it was our fault. Yes. We shouldn't bother you such a trivial matter. We're going now. Wait. How's the situation in Tanzhou? We have secretly contacted some beggar sect elders, but some of those stubborn old men are opposing our plan. I totally lost like how I want these two to sound. Fuck. God damn it. Don't mind me. I'm just being stupid. Again. There's too many characters, man. That's fine. We keep contacting the minor sects in the area, as planned. As for beggar sect leader will make arrangements. Yes, Lady Xuan. Here are the Xuan Ho secret pills rewarded to you by sect leader. Take them and slay that Villain Valley fool. If you fail to meet your crew magnet quota again next month, well, you know the consequences. Yes, Lady Xuan. Thank you for the pill. Thank you for the pill, Lady Xuan. Oh, itchy. Itchy. My nose is itchy. Okay. So go up here. I hear there are formidable martial artists near Camel Bell Hill and Long Meadow Canyon in Outer Lands. Okay. What's up with that? I don't. Master Dajuan, I've collected some crude magnets. Oh, show me. Not bad. These crude magnets are top grade. My Wu Ling pills will be ready in no time. Master Dajuan, about my pill? Here, take them and get out of my way. I wonder if Miss Yang is alright. Did she? Nope. Any... Okay. I think... I don't know if this is the right move. Where am I going again? Gusu, right? I'm going to Gusu. Ah. Okay. Gusu, take a turn pretty early, right here I think. Nope. After the footbridge. Okay. Oof. Yeah. Ah. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Who goes there? Do you have an invitation? I'm Yuan Yi from Wudang sect. I seek an audience with Master Wu Yang. Could you please inform him? Oh, an esteemed guest from Wudang. Please, wait here. That won't be necessary. Father is receiving visitors at Taiye Hall. I will take you there. Follow me. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Uyang. Master Uyang, I understand your worries. But now that Tianlong Gang is gone and all the Outerland people have accepted our baptism of the Holy Fire and joined the Church's Zhuanho, why don't you put aside prejudice and take our sect leader's helping hand? With Mingzhan Manor's support, the fighting will soon come to an end. The Central Plains also stands to benefit, no? Mingzhan Manor's century-old reputation is at stake. I need more time to consider your proposal. Of course. Our sect leader is willing to offer you a Zhuanho secret pill, as long as you agree. Father, Mr. Yuan is here to see you. Oh, send them in. Since you have other guests, I won't keep you then. But you gotta know that Master Uyang, while we are happy to wait, Miss Wu Yang may not be able to. You better make a decision soon. So long. Fan Ko Hai. Weird. Is it he was Yuan Hoko? What's he doing here? Hello, Mr. Yuan. Right. Greetings, Master Uyang. Here is a pill I received from Master Dajuan. I hope it can be a help to treat Miss Uyang's wounds. Thank you, Mr. Yuan. But my daughter's wounds cannot be treated by ordinary medicine. Please, take it back. What? Even Master Dajuan's pills won't work? How badly was Miss Uyang wounded? I won't hide the truth from you. My daughter was born severely poisoned by goo. All these years she's been suppressing the toxins with rare medicine in order to stay relatively healthy. She was supposed to be able to live a few more years, but with that all-out palm strike from Cao Yushan, the toxins in her body kicked in ahead of time. I'm afraid she... What? Master Wang Jue is treating her in Moye Hall, to the east as we speak. We are going to see her now. Please, follow us. Mr. Yang. Master Wang Yue, how is my daughter? Mitapa, I have tried my best. The Wujian Gu in Mr. Yang's body has been triggered by her wounds and cannot be suppressed any longer. Wujian Gu? Mitapa. The Wujian sect has seldom entered the Central Plains in recent years. It's unsurprising that you have not heard of it. The Gu poison in Nanjing has always been a mystery. The one Miss Wu Yang was poisoned with is the rarest of them all, the Wujian Gu. When it comes into effect, the victim feels as if they are being bitten by 1,000 snakes, suffering great agony for eternity. That is immorally cruel. Who would do that to Miss Wu Yang? It was Ibzite, the last high priestess of Wuzhang sect. Isn't that Xiao Tang's mother? No. That's right. That female cultist did this. She had a grudge against me for prior events. The Wujian Gu was meant for me. That was her way of revenge. In a strange combination of circumstances, my pregnant wife was poisoned by it. She passed away after giving birth to Jue, who was born poisoned by the Gu. I was ready to do whatever it takes to get the cure from Abzait, but news of her death soon followed. The only reason Jue survived back then was due to detoxifying fire Ling Ji accidentally found, and Master Wang Jue's help. Shanku. Sorry that I failed to protect her. Miss Yu Yang only got wounded trying to block that hit right towards me. Don't beat yourself up about it. Jue knew full well what she was doing. It was her decision to go to the Outer Lands. Besides, if we don't find the Five Immortals Mental Sutra soon, Jue won't have long to live, even if she wasn't wounded. The Five Immortals Mental Sutra? That's right. Legend has it that every type of Gu of Nanjing is recorded in the Five Immortals Mental Sutra. If we can get our hands on it, perhaps Jue will be able to survive it after all. About that, Master Uyang, I happen to have some broken pages of the Five Immortals Mental Sutra, but they contain nothing related to Gu. Impossible. The craft of Gu is the very essence of Wujiang Sect. How could it not be recorded in the Five Immortals? Let me see. Mitaba, I happen to know a thing or two about Gu. Perhaps you would allow me to take a look. All right. Here you go, Master Wang Jue. I see. Please put it back. This manual is not the Five Immortals Mental Sutra. It's not? Are you sure, Master Wang Jue? I am. Mr. Yuan, this is an orthodox Taoist method, definitely not from Nanjing. How did it come into your... Master Zhang gave it to me before he died. Zhang Yinfeng. Marquis was right. You are indeed the young man from Wutong Village, the Marquis of Lushan School. It turns out so many people have already known my relationship with Master Zhang. You don't have to worry about that. There are survivors from the Battle of Wutong Village. If someone wanted to, they could easily find out about your origins. With Zhang Yangfeng's death and you joining Wudang, even if people are aware of your relationship, not many would dare to lay a finger on Master Jingshu's disciple for old grievances. I see. I had sent men to Wutong Village in hope of taking the Five Immortals Mental Sutra from Zhang Yinfeng. Now that Zhang Yinfeng is dead, I thought I could still get it from you, but perhaps Yue is destined to suffer. Master Uyang, is there really not another solution? When Master Zhang cured the toad poison from my body, he tried fighting poison with poison. Can we try something similar? We have considered that possibility. But unlike ordinary goo, the Wujiang Gu is made of 5 types of goo that complement one another. The exact formula varies from person to person. Unless we are certain which 5 types of goo were used, we risk getting it wrong and killing Zhuwei. And as there are countless types of goo in Nanjiang, and thousands of formulas, it is a complicated procedure to find the source of the poison. Master Uyang is right. For the time being, we can find more rare medicine to suppress the poison. Perhaps I could help delay the inevitable for a little while. Otherwise... Right. When I was just arrived in Wutong Village, the frost venom in my body was taking effect. Master Zhang gave me this jade pendant to suppress the poison. Will this work, Master Wang Jue? This is a toxicant pendant. This is made with goo craft, passed down through generations of high priestesses of Wuzhang sect. It can be used to suppress poison. With it, I am certain I can suppress the poisoning. Alright, Wuzhang still has time. In that case, please, use it to help my daughter, Master Wang Jue. Amitabha. Master Wang Jue, how is she? She is fine, for now. But this method only treats the symptoms and not the root cause. In a few months to a year, it will come back. We still have to find the real cure to the goo soon. I see. Thank you, Master Wang Jue. Zhang Ying, take Master Wang Jue to his room. Yes, Father. Master Wang Jue, please, follow me. A year? What am I going to do? Is the Zhuanho secret pill my last and only hope? The Zhuanho secret pill? Master Uyang, there is one thing I don't quite understand. I know the Zhuanho secret pill is great, but it's not meant to be used as a cure for goo. Instead of betting everything on it, why not go to Wuzhang sect, ask them for a cure? I have considered that, but Wuzhang has never been friendly with the Central Plains sects. Moreover, Thom Leaf, their current leader, is Abzaid's younger sister. It was Abzaid who poisoned my daughter with the goo. Thom Leaf has no reason to save her. Over the years, I've sent man after man to Nanjing, offering rare weapons, manuals, gold, but Thom Leaf has never agreed to see me. I see. Don't worry too much, Mr. Yuan. With toxicant pendants suppressing the goo, Joy will be fine. For now. We may as well use this borrowed time to look for other methods to cure the goo, if we don't manage to find anything. It's late already. Why don't you stay the night at our guest room and return tomorrow? Right. I thank you, Master Hu Yang. Vang, sorry. I apologize for giving the toxicant pendant to Miss Yang without consulting you first. It's okay. Her life was at stake, and I understand. Plus, Her Holiness never mentioned it. I only just found out she gave you this token. I'm relieved you're not upset with me. Mr. Yang needs that pendant right now, but I promise to help her cure Wu Zhanggu and return the pendant to you. I trust you. But Yi, are you not going to ask me about the cure for it? It was planted by the former High Priestess, and sect leader Thong has consistently denied help to Master Wu Yang. You are a Wu Zhang sect disciple. I do not wish to complicate things for you. You've helped me a lot, and you're close to Her Holiness. I must be honest with you. I want to help. It's just that the Wu Zhanggu records are in the Five Immortals Mental Shusha, accessible only to the High Priestess. But she's been missing. Thank you for letting me know. I'll find another way. By the way, does that mean you can't recognize this manual fragment either? I can't. The sutra was kept in our secret sect's forbidden grounds. Eb Said shouldn't have copied it. I think that monk was telling the truth. If this isn't the sutra, then... Oh, Mr. Yuan, my master would like to see you. Master Wang Jue. Okay, I'll be there in a second. Perhaps about the Five Immortals. Master Wang Jue. Hello, Master Yuan. Mr. Yuan, your abilities are quite extraordinary for someone your age. You managed to defeat all the promising disciples from various sects and won first place in the Sword Appreciation Assembly. Moreover, you were able to keep calm, acted with restraint, and took into account the whole picture in resolving the Jungu Pass incident, and slaying the evil villains at Mount Windless, bringing their leader to justice. I very much admire you. Thank you for your kind words, Master Wang Jue. What is it I may be of help with? You prefer to get straight to the point. Very well. Do you know what martial art abilities recorded in that so-called Five Immortals Mental Sutra of yours? Master Zhang said it belonged to his late wife when he gave it to me. I'd always thought it was as he said, the Five Immortals Mental Sutra. High Priestess Ebsait of Wuzhang sect. That's why she was determined to follow Mr. Zhang to Shaolin all those years ago. What a shame. What a shame. Why? The manual in your possession is no other than the Wind and Cloud method. What? The Wind and Cloud method? But it says Five Immortal Mental Sutra on the cover. How could it be the Wind and Cloud method? Perhaps Ebsait did it on purpose, to avoid trouble. The Five Immortals Mental Sutra I've been practicing for so long is actually the Wind and Cloud method. Master, could you please tell me what kind of martial art ability is the Wind and Cloud method exactly? Why do so many people want it? Did Master Xingxu never mention it to you? Meet the Ba, Mr. Yuan. Have you ever heard of Tianshan sect? I've heard people mention it before. Something about a great Xia named Fu Longji of Tianshan sect. The Wind and Cloud method is his unique ability, right? That's correct. 20 years ago, a young man of amazing talent came out of Tianshan sect. Having just entered Jianghu, the man challenged the 7 great sects one by one. A former sect leader Yu Hua of Wudang, sect leader Hong Fei of Beggar sect, myself. All the established leaders from the great sects lost to him. The only other thing that gained as much fame in Jianghu as Fu Longji did that year was the astonishing Wind and Cloud method he practiced. It's really impressive. Does that make Fu Longji the best Xia in the world? His martial art abilities were indeed out of this world, but Tianjue, the venerable leader of the evil Tianji Palace, was also powerful. No one could tell for certain who was better of the two. At that time, that evil sect ran rampant. After several great battles, both sides had suffered heavy losses. In a bid to end the ongoing war, the two sides agreed to send one man for the duel to end all duels. However, neither of us was confident enough to face Tianjue. In the end, I put aside my pride and asked Fu Longji to fight for the world and all of its people. Did he win? Fu Longji was indeed the better fighter and slew Tianjue, but he too fell after an exhausting battle, struck down by Tianjue just before his death, plunging from the peak of Mount Tianshan. What about Tianshan sect? Did no one inherit the Wind and Cloud method after Fu Longji passed? How come Tianshan sect let such a valuable method go to an outsider? It's a pity. Tianshan sect was located in the freezing Mount Tianshan in the Outer Lands. They had few disciples and seldom interacted with outsiders. Were it not for Fu Longji, not many would have noticed their existence. It's said, for common folk, no fault is found, but envy brews when one's talent abounds. No one could replace Fu Longji after his death, and Villain Valley seized the opportunity to attack and had been to seize the Wind and Cloud method. When we received news of it, we went straight to Mount Tianshan, but we were too late. Was a great and righteous man. It's a shame Tianshan sect had ended up like that. I wonder, if he were to be given a second chance, would he still make the same choices? Amitabha. The reason I have told you this story is that I do not wish to see history repeat itself, and I need to atone for my sins. You had to have the whole picture in mind. There was no way you could have expected what was to happen. Amitabha. Remember, Mr. Yuan, you must keep the Wind and Cloud method safe. No one else may know of this. Otherwise, there will be more bloodbaths in Jianghu. I see. Thank you for your wisdom, Master Xuanjie. Amitabha. There's another thing I wanted to talk to you about, regarding the Wind and Cloud method. I'm sure you noticed that it's not complete cultivation method, only parts. Yes, I have. This is all I got when it was given to me. While the formulas are relatively short, they contain much information. I've always felt that I was just memorizing them, learning only the superficial. Amitabha. Although this cultivation method is dissimilar to that of Shaolin's, all martial arts aspire for the same, ultimate goal. If you don't mind, perhaps I could try to explain it to you. That'd be great. I thank you, Master Yuanjue. Very well. Let's start with the breathing exercises. I get it now. Your analysis has helped me understand the profound principles of the formula. I'm fortunate to have you guide me. You are a fast learner. All I did was give you some pointers and you were able to get the deeper meaning. It really is a rare thing. However, with great power comes great responsibility. The more powerful you become, the more difficult the challenges you will eventually have to face. In the future, whenever you have to make a decision, I hope you can stay true to your heart. Thank you, Master Wanjoy. I didn't expect this. The 5 Immortals mental suture I've been practicing is actually the Wind and Cloud method. Did Master Zhang know this, or was he also lied to? And Mr. Hong. I always thought he had taught me the 5 Immortals mental suture. That was Wind and Cloud as well. Cao Yushan, that masked man. Now that I think about it, recent events have largely been connected to this legendary art. I acquired it by sheer chance, but I didn't realize its significance until now. Many people must have noticed me using it, even the bureau guards, but there's no turning back now. If only I were stronger, maybe Miss Yang wouldn't have. Was Master Zhang right? Even with immense martial skills, am I still unable to protect anyone? Oh, I can't sleep now. A stroll, maybe a stroll will help clear my mind. The music. Miss Yang. Miss Yang. Mr. Yuan. Mr. Yang, have you recovered already? You've just woken up. You can't be out here in the cold. I'll fetch a cloak for you. Actually, maybe it'd be better if I take you back to your chamber. Mr. Yuan. Don't worry. I'm much better now. Now that we meet each other here tonight, could you stay and talk with me? There's something I want to tell you before it's too late. Don't say that. I'll find a way. You'll be fine. Mr. Yuan, you don't have to feel guilty for what happened. Because of the goo, I've always had issues with my health. While my father and brother care about me deeply, Mingshan Manor remains their unavoidable responsibility. I rarely go out unless they worry about me. Playing the gushin is my sole daily activity. All these years, I've merely been alive, never truly living. Looking back, the few happy memories I had were spent with you. With me. Indeed. I had to beg my father for a long time before he gave me permission to go to the Outer Lands with you. It wasn't for the greater good or anything of that sort. I just wanted to accompany you home before my conditions worsened. I have no regret blocking that hit for you. Mayflies live a life of ephemerality, short, yet fruitful. Isn't that a nice way to go? What are you talking about? There's nothing more important than staying alive. Whatever happens, we will find a way to cure you. Worst case scenario, we'll go to Wuzhang sect. Mr. Yuan. Remember the first time we met in the pavilion? We talked while I was playing the gushin. Sure. I'd love to hear it. I'm sure it's beautiful, but YouTube says no. YouTube said no, and so none of us get to hear it. Okay, come on. Can I skip this? The tune is still not complete. But I'm so glad that introduced me to you. Me too. Please, rest assured, although I do not get to decide my fate, I will not give up as long as there is still a chance. If it is possible, I very much would like to accompany you to more places and explore the world. We have a deal then. Once you have fully recovered, we will travel the world and visit more places. Oh, come on! Oh, there it is. 60. You're up already. Good. We received a letter from Wudeng. It's probably for you. Thank you, Mr. Wuyan. A letter from Jingshu. Oh, a letter from Shifu. Why, Wan Ming? What happened? My Shifu has said that my fellow disciple, Wan Ming, might be working with Villain Valley. He also wounded multiple Wudang disciples sent to arrest him. Master Jing Xiao is furious and sent Mo Qi and a lot of the elites to hunt him down. But Wan Ming has always hated the evil sects with a passion. Why would he be in cahoots with Villain Valley? I happen to know a thing or two about what you're talking about. Remember when you were heading to Jungu Pass and someone tried to snatch the Jean-Lou's sword from you? Of course I do. I always thought it was a Villain Valley who let word out. Have you ever considered this? It was a secret mission, and few knew the details. How did Villain Valley get a hold of your whereabouts? You mean... No one knew who the traitor was. Mingshan Manor cooperated with Wudang to investigate the matter. In the end, a secret token of correspondence of Villain Valley was found in Wan Ming's chamber. Unfortunately, by then he had already heard word of the investigation and escaped before we could get to him. At the time, all the sects were preparing to go to Lee City and had no time to deal with him. I would imagine that now the situation in the Outer Lands is under control. Wudang was planning to eliminate the traitor, which consequently led to the incident. I see. Thank you for filling me in on everything, Mr. Lian. What are your plans? Shifu says that Wei Yuan Security Guard Agency has information on Wan Ming. I'll be heading there to have a look. That's not far from here. WSGA is located to the west of Gusu City. Leave Mingjian Manor by boat, exit Gusu, and head west. You'll get there. Thank you, Mr. Lian. I should get to that now. When this is done, I'll further discuss with Shifu about the goo Mr. Young is poisoned with. He's a knowledgeable man. Maybe he can think of something. That sounds good. I look forward to hearing from you then. Goodbye. Farewell. Elder Wu of Beggar Sect intends to purchase a batch of equipment from Mingjian Manor, but they're having financial issues, so he sent me here to ask a favor. You would like to pay half the fee first and make up for the rest after defeating Soul-Wrecking Bird. I see. I've heard about their problem with Soul-Wrecking Birds, and you're entrusted by Elder Wu. Well, alright, I'll allow it. Please return to Sect in Xiangcheng City and inform Elder Wu that we will send this message to them as soon as we can. Thank you, Elder Wu Yang. I will tell him the good news. Okay. Is there... Oh. Wrong section. Okay, I'm gonna check the area for quest, and then I'm gonna call it a day. I went over time. Again. Not inherently bad, but... I... have other things I want to do. I'm supposed to order food. I have other shit to do. I shouldn't swear. I should stop swearing, but I cannot stop swearing. I do not know why I cannot stop swearing. I didn't actually look at what I got. Hit the wrong button. Okay. Head back, save, and then I'll call it a quits. Anyways, thank you all for joining me. I had fun as always. I still don't know how far along we are, like truthfully, but well, it is what it is. Thank you all for joining me today. The next stream will be Tuesday morning, more single player action, probably Wandering Sword, unless someone has a request, which can be forwarded through the Discord. Or if you're on YouTube, you can leave a comment making a specific request. Discord in the chat right now. Feel free to join us. It is basically just me. There are a couple of people in there as well. They don't. I haven't seen them interact with the server all that much. One of them's been posting artwork. They're trying to uh, draw customers, I guess. Um, the actual posting of artwork, I don't mind. It's if you join us and they bug you about purchasing artwork from them, let me know, and we'll sort them out. Soliciting is a no go, but showing off their artwork is another thing. If you want to reach out to an artist who is displaying their artwork in the server, feel free to do so. That becomes between you and them, but I'm not going to tolerate solicitation. If you guys want to follow me on social media, we have these as well. Uh, Admittedly, Instagram and TikTok are pretty much unused. I'm mostly on X, but in the case that I start making short form content, I'll put them on TikTok in addition to YouTube and Twitter. And if I find any fun pictures in real life, those go on Instagram. Yeah, never gonna see my face though, so don't worry about that. Anyways, I'll see you all next time. Thank you.